Welcome back to my ArmA 3 mission editor tutorial. I'm gonna do some gameplay after the mission is done, but regardless, the mission is called Block by Block, and let's continue. Alright, continue where we left it. We have done most of the basics so far. These are, however, some stashaways that I can just duplicate all over, so that I don't have to recreate them every time. As for the end trigger, this is what it looks like. I pick N1, and none, and just once, and present, and then the condition field I put A1, and that is the condition that I'm referring to in the trigger. That's in the first sector A1. I forgot, so I'm gonna type it in. It's gonna say A1 equals true. And so that should do it. And then if you have multiple triggers, you just add them up in this field. So for a starter, we're gonna go with A1. Alright. So what else can I do for this mission? I'm thinking about creating some sort of a reward and placing the boxes, or pretty much moving the boxes, the ArmA boxes to a new position or location once the first objective or the first sector is cleared. And so we're gonna scout out the location here that is suitable for that. And then I'm thinking, okay, I need to prepare the boxes. So in order to be able to move them, I have to name the boxes. The first, I'm placing a marker, and I'm going to try to find a suitable marker for this. And this marker is going to mark out, or pretty much mark, the position where you can resupply or get some more ammo, whatever. So let's see. I should find something here. It's gonna have to be support, I think, or maybe let's see. Let's just go with the dot. It doesn't take too much room, and I'm gonna make it blue. And then I'm gonna name this marker because I want to move this marker along with the relocation of the boxes every time I succeed along the way. So you can name it whatever you want, no spaces, no capital, and then the text can be whatever you want it to show on the map while in game. And so this one I'm placing right on top of the boxes where they are at the initial state. Alright, so that's it. I got a marker. And now I have to name the boxes because I want to refer to the boxes once the trigger or the first sector is cleared. And so in this case I'm going to name this first one box 1. There you go. And you could use this, but I want to refer to box 1, so I'm putting box 1 instead of this. And I'm going to do the same with the rest or the remaining 2. Box 2 for this one. And changing or replacing this into box 2. And the third box is actually a empty box, so that you get to drop or stash whatever you want there, because you won't be able to put things back in the two first boxes because they are pretty much full as it is. So what will happen is that whatever you try to put back in the boxes will just end up on the ground and pretty much get messy along the way. So that's why I have this third box, and in order to keep the box empty, I just put those two lines in there as I showed. Alright, so now we have named the three boxes, so we want to move around along the way. And so we gotta find a good location where we want to put them. Okay, 3 markers. Box 1, pause. And so what will happen is, if I copy that, it'll add a _1 after the name. So just copy from the first initial box, and it'll keep the orders in the right, the numbers in the right order, basically. Okay, box number 2 and 3. I'm just copying and pasting it. Just hold your marker over where you want it to be, and hold your marker over the object, basically, so that it ends up where you want it to be when you hover the marker over the right position. Anyway, that was a little confusing. I'm making sure that the names are right, so I can just copy them later. So these are going to be the location for the 3 boxes once the first sector is cleared. So I'm going to put a trigger there. And remember that I in the trigger that completing the first sector, I put the condition A1 equals true. So once that happens, in this case I put A1 in the initialization field, and I'm just checking that everything is correct. There you have it, A1 equals true, which is why I'm putting that in the condition for this trigger as well. In the on act, I have to name the boxes, or put in the names, and then set pause, because that's a physical object, and then get marker pause. I have to put in the marker pause there because marker is not a physical object. Otherwise I would just put get pause, but in this case, since it's a marker and not a physical object, I have to put in get marker pause. And as you can see, what will happen here is that set pause, the set pause function will actually teleport or move the box, in this case, to the marker position that I just placed out, which is right the line here for the 3 boxes. So set pause will move the object, and get pause or get marker pause will set the position where it's referring to, in this case, the markers. So that's a simple way to do it. Same with respawn. You can either move the initial respawn point, or you can add one. Saving the mission, you never can do that too often. Alright, so one way of doing it is either you put a new marker or you place a new module, and I'm going to show you how to do that. In this case, you can copy that if you want to use the marker, or if you just want to move it, you just make sure that you move the respawn west. But the more simple way is to use the modules, and that's a new feature thanks to ArmA 3 that wasn't there in ArmA 2. So in multiplayer you have respawn position. Make sure it's set on infantry, and the conditions are set for A1, which is for the trigger of sector 1. Placement radius is in meters, 5 meters should do, and the name of the trigger, or the name of the module, and that should be the name that is displayed once you get to pick where you want to respawn. And let's see, yeah, I'm gonna call this respawn sector A1. That way it makes it easier. You don't want to put in too long names. And respawn west _1, and yeah, I forgot the R, but I'm gonna change that. Ungroup it. If it's too close to something, it'll group automatically, so make sure you ungroup the modules. And yeah, you have, and this is gonna apply for the blue 4. And in this case it's just gonna be one playable side. If you have a multiple play side, you may want to hide the respawn location for the opposite team. Alright, so there you go, saving again. Condition of present can also be set true instead of the condition A1, and what you need to do then is to synchronize it with the trigger that finish off the task for, in this case, sector A1. And first I just want to make sure that I have the right triggers marked or lit up, and then I just drag with F5 a synchronized line between those two, and that works either way. Alright, cutting the part 3 pretty short compared to the first two ones, but I'm gonna try to stick around 10 or 50 minutes for each video in the future. I think it depends a little bit on what I try to show. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care.